EDM artist Steve Aoki recently played New York City, and the show was webcast on Ultra Records' YouTube site in support of his new album, Wonderland. Special guests included Little John as well as others. The sold-out show was part of the Deadmeat tour brought to you by Aoki's Dim Mak label. Steve teamed with Weezer's Rivers Cuomo, will.i.am billed as Super Black, Kid Cudi, and LMFAO. We asked Aoki about the collaboration titled Livin' My Love.
I wrote that record and I wanted to get Sky Ferreira on the record, and she's a friend of mine. So I actually got her in the studio with me working at my house for 2 days. So she wrote to the record at my house. I wrote the hook, Livin' My Love. I mean, it was originally a different lyric. And then I was like, I need to get like a kind of like a duet on there. So Fu is a good friend of mine, and this is like pre-Party Rock Anthem coming out, so he had time. Like when that record just blew up, I mean, he was just on the road forever, and he's like me. He's a road dog. So, you know, we went into his studio. He came to my studio, worked a bit, and we went into his studio and we did his vocals in his studio. And he lives like literally 10 minutes away from me. So we worked on it, and then we kind of changed the lyrics. We changed the lyrics to Livin' My Love.
Steve also looks to Skrillex's big win at the Grammys as proof that EDM has arrived.
When you're growing up, when you're 14, you already know about Lady Gaga, you already know about Katy Perry, but what you really want to hear is Skrillex. And what you really want to hear is the new Deadmeat record, or some like underground hip hop group, A$AP Rocky, or like something interesting and new, Odd Future, you know, something that just came from the underground that's just, you know, is now the forefront of music. You know, these artists that they just don't care about what anyone thinks. They truly don't. They're like rewriting their own music, recreating it with no general rules. It's an amazing time, you know, and I'm happy that my music is coming out at this time, because we don't need big business to help us anymore.
Lastly, Dim Mak is both a record label and stylish clothing company, and Aoki talked about his fascination with the fashion world.
Well, fashion has always been a really big influence in my life. You know, I'm obsessed with certain designers. I follow them like I follow, you know, artists and music. Like, they're rock stars to me. Like Rick Owens is a total rock star to me, you know, or like Diet Butcher Slim Skin from Japan, or Julius. They're like rock star brands to me. You know, I just look up to them and their skill in how they can literally create art pieces on people.
Steve Aoki's show coincidentally took place at the tail end of Fashion Week. Dim Mak Records was started in 2006 and broke bands such as Block Party, Klaxons, and the Bloody Beat Rots, among others.
I'm just living my love, love, love. Why you killing my